so good. All
Sorry,
right.
I'm late.
That's okay. That's okay. We just started recording because everybody reminded me.
Okay.
So that's good.
I had to like do an update that was kind of taking forever, so I'm here.
Okay, good. So this is the animatic with the new scene. Basically, every time it changes to a new background, basically, it was a little difficult. I want to show you. Okay, so this is all happening here, right? Here's all the different numbers, all the different scenes. Here's a little bit of a problem here. There's a couple of shots that are like this. So this is all technically one background, but there's no way one person's going to do this all. Right, this is just too long. This is probably one of the longest shots. It's just way too much, and there's way too many characters. So when we get to this shot 78, we're going to have to break it down to the characters, and people will just pick a character. And then
This will be
Richie,
fine because what we can do is we can literally animate the character at like the full screen we need, and then just have no background, and we can edit them together probably.
yeah. And Richie, this is Richie. Are you there? Is he there? Are you driving, Richie?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just driving. Sorry.
Okay. See, he's always in order for Richie to take.
He's always driving.
He's always driving. He has to drive. Like
He does like a podcast.
yeah. He'll be like, "Oh wait, you want to talk to me? Hold on, let me get my car. Let me get on the freeway." Okay, now we can talk. Okay, so
I'll be careful. I'll be careful.
on shot 78, we're gonna need a slow camera movement pan down here like this, and then bringing it up like that, and then it's not only does it. Titian did this, but then when we do it for the final, maybe you can do it, and it's also not just a pan movement, but there's also a truck end at the end too. But it should be very soft and kind of. But I'm sure you could do that easily, right, Richie?
Yeah, it'll be easy.
Okay. Okay, and then the last scene, 79. There's no characters. There's nothing. I think you can do all the lettering and everything like that too, Richie, like this, the font and everything.
Yeah, I could probably do it in. I was thinking about maybe doing it in 3D or something.
Okay. Yeah, and then snow, and then we'll have snow coming. Like what I'm thinking, even though it's not in here, like there will be a transition from here to after that, then snow will come in, like to wipe away Merry Christmas instead of that fade out. Like we'll have that fade out, but also snow will come in, and then there will be light snow as the credits are going on, and they sing One Star. Okay, so let's go over the signs now. It's either going to be Tristan or Waz. Can you guys keep up with me on this, and let's see who's assigned to what?
Yeah, let me open it real
Where's
quick.
Waz, can you open up the link for it? Because
Yeah, I got you. Let me open it real quick.
Thank you.
1 second.
Hey, Leo.
Yes, Ed has yes. Well, hold on a sec.
Oh, go ahead, Ed.
So
Go ahead, Ed.
So since going back on the animation, as you see, I've been doing keys and breakdowns on Calipeg.
Yeah.
So if any of you have Calipeg and want to do some in betweening, raise your hand.
Yeah, is that what you're going to use, Ed? Because I would like to learn Calipeg.
Yeah.
Calipeg.
Are you going to use for your rough animation? Are you going to use Calipeg rather than any other program, like rather than Toon Boom or?
Yeah, it's the animation program that I'm most used to.
Okay, so you would be the Calipeg guru, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much is it? It's just for iPad, right?
It's on an iPad, yeah. It's only $15.99.
Oh, really?
It's only what? What's the price?
It's only $15.99
And
for a permanent license.
Where you have it for life. Okay, so Calipeg.
I might have to look into that.
Yeah, Calipeg I have, but I've never really used it. So, can next week, Ed? Do you want to give us a quick little crash course in it? And wait, if it's worth it for you guys, do you guys have iPads and Calipeg? Does anyone else have?
I don't have Calipeg, but I have iPad, so
So, you know, when I go to the conventions and stuff, I don't hear much people talking about Calipig, to be honest.
Can you guys explain what Calipig is? I don't know. I never heard of
Never
it.
heard of it. Yeah, me neither.
So yeah,
I'm interested.
it's an app for iPad and for, I think, is it for a computer too, Ed, or is it just strictly an app?
It's just for now. It's just strictly an app on the
Okay,
iPad.
and I did see it at Lightbox last year's Lightbox. They had Calipig had a booth, and it wasn't there weren't that many people there, to be honest. However, I've seen some amazing animation, and I know you can do more in Calipig than you ever could.
So is it an animation app?
Yes, it's 2D animation.
Nice.
Kind of like Procreate, Dreams.
Yes, but it's better in that you can cut things, like all the things that's lacking in Dreams, you can do it in Calipig. So
it's kind of like Toon Boom.
Like lasso tool.
yeah, would you say it's like Toon Boom, Ed?
Yeah, it's sort of like Toon Boom. Yeah.
How is the inking and coloring on it? Is it as good as Toon Boom Harmony?
I don't think it's as good as Toon Boom Harmony.
Yeah.
You have to be very. You need to use the smoothing tool to help control the line.
Okay.
And even that you'll also make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's probably got to be about as good as Dreams, maybe a little better. I don't know.
Well, it's just you can do a lot more than Dreams. I've been forcing myself to use Dreams, and so I'm used to it now. But I know that
I can provide some links to tutorials about with Calipig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I know
check it out.
It's been around for at least what 7-8 years, Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's not new. It's they've worked out all of the bugs and everything. It's pretty good. So anyways, if you guys are interested,
Nice.
would you guys want Ed to give a little like crash course on it? Would you guys like to see it? Yeah. Okay. Let's do the Ed. Can you do that? Can you plan to do
Oh,
it?
heck yeah.
As long as he wears like a costume, I'll watch.
Yeah. We're a Calipig. The Calipig chicken. And we're like, it'd be like that, be dancing while you're doing it. Yeah, and then I'll follow along too on Calipig because I have it, but I've never experienced it. But I know in India that when I was there, that a lot of the artists used it and did some really amazing animations. Like you can do some really cool stuff. So we'll check that out next.
How do you spell it?
It's with a C, right?
Can you spell it out for me,
We'll
please?
look it up.
Say again.
How do you spell it? It's Calipeg, I think. Danielle says, I don't have an iPad. The thing that prevents my enthusiasm from buying one is after so long you can't update. I have my mom's old iPad, but it's unupdatable at this point. Yeah, I'm working on Storyboard Pro. Yes, that I had last year during a course. I have it till May. I think that'll be Photoshop, or maybe I'll learn Procreate Dreams if I can do it on desktop. I don't think you can do Procreate Dreams on desktop. I think it's just for the iPad. I always tell all of my students, to be honest, that an investment of an iPad, yeah, it will probably last what, like 7 years, maybe? Do you think before? Yeah.
I bought a bunch of iPads for my animation workshops.
Yes.
And they run Procreate Dreams. They run the 3D software, the Forager, and I only paid like $118 for almost $100 for like a 6th gen or 7th gen.
Well, iPad Air or iPad Pro? Really? Are you?
Yeah, you go Amazon and you get one that's refurbished and it runs great.
The one?
Oh yeah, refurbished ones like
What's that been doing?
Yeah.
Like a pretty good price.
But, like,
I was researching them a while ago.
Like resale for like $200, pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's been lasting for a while.
Yeah, I got mine.
So,
The last one was refurbished. So
yeah, I had to buy like 12 of them, and I have like 15 iPads for the animation workshops I do with the kids, and they run everything really well.
Yeah.
Or the other option would just be to invest in Harmony after.
Well, yeah, but you would only have a Harmony. You have to pay every year for it, though, right?
Oh, you do? I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't got that kind of money
and it's
right now.
It's not cheap. It's like I think the pro's like I don't know 1,000 something.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
2,000.
Honestly,
Right.
I honestly think you would not regret if you were to get an iPad. And I get $100 from the Apple Corporation every time I say that. So tell them Leo sent you. No,
Well. You know.
brought to you by Charles Jr.
Yeah.
Just go up to an Apple store and it's like Leo brought me here, and they're like, "Say no more. Here's our selection."
Brought to you by
I'm-
Carl's Jr.
True.
Leo, I'm actually talking to Adobe and Apple and Procreate here in a few weeks.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah, they're gonna so that we could get them to the expo.
You tell them that we use iPads almost exclusively, our group. And we love.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them that we use the iPads with costumes on.
Yes. Brought to you
Yeah.
by Apple.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, get some sponsorship. Tell them we'll put their name in their credits in there. Not that they need it.
Hey,
Oh, well.
hey, Leo.
Brought
Too.
to you by
I had a
Apple
meeting.
and,
I had a meeting with John, the guy that we met at the
yes.
meetup.
Yeah.
He says he's gonna speak to you. So
Yes.
we gotta reel him into some of our 2D
Yes.
projects. I seen his work. It's pretty awesome.
It is. Yeah. No, we're supposed to talk after this meeting, so I got to go right after.
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
we talk today.
Well,
Yeah, we talked earlier today.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah.
He's
So
a pretty cool guy.
at the meetup. So
Thanks,
I met him at the
Richie.
meetups. Yeah. Okay, let's go over this really quickly, then, guys. All right. So who is doing? Okay. All right. The backgrounds. Let's talk about this. We're gonna move through this quickly. Okay. So we get this done. The backgrounds. And everybody's like, "Oh, AI. We don't want to do AI." So who is going to do the backgrounds? I'm not confident
Next.
yet in the backgrounds.
I want to do background.
We want a background.
I
Okay,
can help.
we
on
want a
that.
background that looks like this, though, like this good, like this.
You do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can we
I
do it?
mean, that's pretty like.
You
It
hungry?
looks like
I'm
CGI.
It
Are you
does.
sure?
No,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Leo. Christopher just joined me here. He's at the house. He's seen the stuff that you're doing on the screen. Can you go back real quick and show him the animation with the snowball?
go back.
Leo, did you have anybody do that background for you?
No, well, we have people, but I'd like to see some more artwork of it. I'd like to see. Okay, so this is the opening shot, and like I really want it to be beautiful. I want when people see this to be like, oh, this is a beautiful winter wonderland, and the music is so,
Leo, I'll send you a
Uh,
bunch of stuff this week, and then you can let me know if it's close to what you want.
and yeah, and if it's close and not quite there, then I can help art direct it, and we can just keep on working on it.
I'll
Till we
send you
get
some examples.
Okay. All right. So let's.
talking of which, Leo.
Huh?
You turn it on anyway.
Go ahead, Ed.
Talking of which, Leo. I was. Going back on the background. I'm thinking back to Bambi.
Yes.
I could search up a good photo for us to take inspiration from.
Right. Yes, that'd be wonderful, Ed. I forget his name. He's a Japanese.
Tyrus Wong.
Yes, and he did these beautiful watercolors. If we could do something like that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
And not to mention they're also simple.
Yes, they are. They really are. They're deceptively simple, though. The watercolor is woof, it's hard to handle.
You want to go to that
tough.
that club place?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go. Okay, so this one, I'm doing this one, so you can see the shot.
I'm so hungry.
Let's
Let's
see,
get
you're
back in the gym and
Richie,
they hit me like that.
What are you saying?
Oh, sorry.
How hungry you are going to the gym. You're making,
Yeah, I was talking to Chris.
you're making so hungry.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm so hungry when I went back to the gym.
Got dinner plans?
Yes.
We're hungry for art.
Okay, there you go. Hungry for anime.
Exactly.
I'm hungry for a sandwich right now.
Okay, Ed
Honestly, same.
did a rough pass of snow coming out here. It's not this one. It's one after that. So I tagged you in it. Just take a look at it. Tell me what you think, what corrections and stuff like that. If you want to do any drawovers, and then I'll try to do it. We're not going to spend as much time as we did on Kawabunga, like making it perfect. So I want to get it to a place. Basically, the end scene and the beginning scene and the middle scene, I want to make it those ones be perfect, okay? But then the stuff in between, we could kind of be a little less because it's so much action, okay? But so go on this one and when you get a chance and just do any drawovers, do whatever stuff, volumes, and just check it out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Who's doing shot 3?
I've finished shot 3 of
Okay.
the one over snow, so I'll upload that one.
Okay.
The one where
Do
it cuts back to snow.
Okay, you're doing this one right here then, not this one. Shot 3.
The way we have shot 3 broken out is when it cuts back a little bit to snow, kind of poking her head out and sniffing.
Okay, so that now is shot. Let's see. Hold on a second. Which scene are you doing? Let's see. Here's this. Jack comes out, right? Snow is there. They're both in frame there. Is this the one you're doing?
Let me see, because the way it was originally broken down would have been right when I think it looks like it was cut out of this one. It's when like kind of like her head pops up and she's sniffing the air.
Oh yeah. Wait, that
It pops up, sniffs the air, and like turns her head.
Yeah.
Where is that on this
So
one?
I re-linked it again. The I think it was
Oh,
PD broke it
no.
all down. So I relinked that. It's if you go into the Discord, it's under the animation shot selection.
How did that happen though? How did we miss that shot? Where
So
is
should
it
be-
under?
Look underneath animation shot selection.
It's at the top.
Up at the top, right underneath note assignments. And then I've linked that shot list from Google Docs that PD broke out.
Okay.
And then that has everything like time stamped in there.
Leo, I think you need to check your Discord messages. I see a lot of pings on your left side there.
You do? Where?
It was showing your screen and it shows all your Discord servers and there's like 17 notifications.
Yeah, those are from other Discord servers that I just need to get out of that are.
You're in a lot of Discord.
I've got
Yeah,
like 313.
this one here. I got
What?
this one. It's great. It's a Don Bluth one, but it's just
30. What the heck?
yeah, it's too much. This is too much here. So that's where all that's coming from. Yeah, I just need to get out of that one because it's just too much stuff. I like Don Bluth, but it's just too much stuff. So yeah. Okay, so where's it at? Where's it at here?
It's under shot selection. It's in
so-
a different channel.
Okay, what channel?
It's near the top under assignments.
Near the top. Okay.
It's under
And
assignments.
I recently added it.
It's animation shot selections right there.
Right there.
Okay.
I pinged it. It's at the bottom for Moz.
So that's it right there, right? This is it here?
Yes. And it says everyone's name who's claimed these shots. So I repost this again. So after this meeting, people want to go in and claim a shot, kind of
Yeah,
update.
6.5.
You can say like where you're at, what stage you're at.
So does this not match up then with the animatic and the shots that I just did right now?
It looks like it might be missing a few.
Oh gosh, how did that happen?
I mean, I will say that
Fives, you won't have to change the numbers.
I will say the animatics on that list have a different music song.
You know what? Yeah.
But that was our first draft.
Okay.
Yes, I think we need.
So I'll
to,
just go in.
I think we need to update this. Does anybody?
I mean,
Well-
just if everyone just goes into the new animatic and just goes to their shot.
Well, what I'm wondering is, you're absolutely right. There's a part where Jack comes out and then Snow comes out.
Yeah, there's just a little bit right before there. So we could just cut it. Like we do like a half. We did that before. We do it like 3.5.
Right?
I think that's how we did
Between-
it before.
3.5.
We just stick
because,
it in right
that's
there.
What we did for mine is 6.5 because we missed it.
Because also we can
Yeah,
just do that and that'll make
The
this
question
easier.
is, why isn't this on the animatic?
No idea.
Because this is the shot that we sent. This animatic is the one we sent to Christopher to compose the music to. So if that shot's not in anymore,
I think the timing will still work. Like, if anything, we can just like that one you just did there, that shot 4.
Okay.
We can either put that one in there.
Do you see how I took it in Dreams and just numbered it? Does someone want to do that and see if they can fix that? It's kind of tedious. Like, it took me a long time, not that long, but long enough to do it. If not, I'll do it. But I'd much rather be animating than doing this. And plus, I'm not good at it. I just get confused and put the wrong numbers and stuff. Does anyone want to try to add in that scene and try to make it match, or try to make the our list match with the animatic here? Is anyone good at that?
I could try it.
Do you know what I'm saying, Ed? Do you know what I'm saying to do?
Okay, so scaling the scene, the shot number.
Mm-hmm. But there's a missing shot in here, so you're gonna have to get the animatic that does have that shot in there, and compare it with this one here, and see if there's any other things that we've done.
I
Because
think that might be the only one missing, but I can go through and double check, and then I'll message Ed to let you know if there's any little ones missing. I'm pretty sure that might be the only one that I've seen so far missing.
Okay, I just don't know how that happened, to be honest. I really don't. I don't know if it could be just while I was doing this that I did that.
I'll go through and double check everything, and I'll let you know, Ed.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, boss.
Okay. So that being said,
But
I think
to save some time, I'm not sure that we need to like cut them out and paste each individual animatic. Just because I think at this point, just watch this animatic or whatever you want.
yeah, it's
close enough.
It's pretty complete.
Yeah.
Who has this shot? This is a concerning shot here because it's like so much. But then it's a fast running too. But who has this shot?
Right now it says that PD is doing Jack, and then Salvador is doing Snow.
Okay. I haven't heard from Pete. He hasn't come in a long time. That's okay. But what if I'll take over, put my name down for this one then, and I'll do Jack on this one.
Okay, because I know he got a decent amount done, so you could probably just throw over what he did. Okay, but I'll add you to it.
Is that on the animatic channel?
Or
animation channel? What is that done on?
The shot list, or what he put it into? I think he did it under animation. I can look back for it, but I'm pretty sure he put it underneath the animation.
Okay, can you just tag me on his when you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, is anyone else clear on their shots? Everyone knows what shots they're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Who's doing this shot here?
That's me. I'm working on the animals.
Okay, you're
but somebody else was gonna do Jack and Snow.
Do you know who's doing Jack and Snow on this shot? Anyone?
No one's name is on there right now.
Okay.
I could try it.
Wait on that.
Hey.
Let
me do a shot.
What's that? You want to do a shot, Chris?
Yeah, if you don't like it, just scratch. You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
Okay, just go ahead and do some rough animation on it, Chris. So here's this shot here. It's S9 for right now. It's right there, and it's just Jack running. So right here, there's no movement or anything, but you're gonna actually have them bound like that.
Love it.
Yeah, Preston Blair is a good resource for a good run cycle. But look at it's so short, Chris. It's so short. Like it's just gonna go by so fast.
Yeah. Just let me do that. Like I said, if you don't like it, you won't hurt my feelings. But I think I could do a good job.
Okay, good. I love it. This is good. I love it. We're making progress.
All right, because I added you to the sheet.
Yeah, and I'm working on the background animals.
Okay. And
the bear like raising his arm.
Okay, so what is the last shot? I know Hannah. I think you might be working on the last shot. I don't think there's anyone after that one, right? Did we do? No, I remember doing. Did you do this, Hannah? This shot?
No.
I was working on it.
Okay, that's right. You were.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do to organize.
It's a monster for me, but I'm working.
I'll put your name on that one.
We're going to put our progress into the Google Drive. So if we can, Waz or Tristan, if we can make a folder in the Google Drive under production now, and we'll call it pencil test, and we'll just do it by the shots, shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, all the way down. We'll do that, and you just put it in there, and try to stay within the titling of the way we do it, with your name, your scene, and the version. You know that how we do that. That's listed in the. I think I forget what channel that's in.
Oh,
But
interesting, because that last shot with the expression that's 15 now.
yes,
Earlier
yeah,
it was 14.
yeah. We need to go in there and
Oh.
figure out what's happening here. And this shot I saw, someone did this shot too. Who did this? Hannah.
That one
Yes.
was me.
Okay, and that's looking good, Hannah. I'll go in there and just tweak it a little here and there. And then there's some shots like this one here. I don't think anybody has assigned this shot. I believe Hannah, I remember you having the last shot, right? No one has this one, right?
I could take that one.
You want to take that?
Sure.
Well, let's not have any new shots until next week. Let's see where we're at. The shot that I'm doing, I'm going to try to finish it by next Friday, okay? I'm going to try to have at least the rough. Like,
is that the goal, to get everything done by next week?
It is, just but not okay, Chris. Not like finished, like rough. Like this I wouldn't even consider rough right there. Like,
no, I understand.
Okay. So yeah, let's just rough it out. Enough there. Yeah. And then we'll just stop here and we'll try to get next week. Okay, so here's our goals. Is Waz or Tristan or both you guys, if you can clean up the timeline, the animatic, and just make sure it matches with our shots and everything like that. And then once we do that, we'll all stick with those numbers of the shots. Remember, we have to work with Christopher and Mark, the sound design and the music guy. So we don't want to change any of their pacing of their music or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So,
that's a bad idea.
Yes. And then everybody should have a shot. So if you are working on it, try to get it done by next Friday. All we need is a rough pass of it. Just a really, really rough pass. Yes, Hannah?
I was just going to bring up in shot 6, which is labeled as shot 5 in this current animatic. I'm working on Jack, and I think I misspoke earlier. I don't remember their human name, but someone labeled as Doozy under their screen name. They're assigned to Snow, and I don't think they have updated their shot since like last October. And anyway, so it'll still work for our timing purposes. If you look in my rough, it's got their work as well.
Okay. So who are you doing in this one? You're doing Jack, right?
I'm doing Jack, and then someone named Doozy on there. That's their screen name. I don't remember what their human name was. Someone.
I don't. Does anybody remember? I don't remember either. Anybody remember Doozy? Who Doozy?
I thought it was with an H, like a Hayden. That's why I said Hallie earlier, but I don't think that was right.
I remember Doozy. Yeah.
Was Doozy?
Oh, sorry. She was there for part of the summer.
Okay, I don't remember. I just don't remember.
Anyway, so it
guys,
hasn't gone beyond what.
Leo, I'm gonna head out, but I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, don't forget that snow scene. You're gonna try that snow scene, right?
Yes, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna upload it to Lorenzo or on Discord.
Yeah, put it into animation.
And if you could send me the link to the drive so I can get the what you have, so I can add to it.
Okay, Chris, do we have your email and everything like that? Are you?
Yeah, just CG Permanent Markers. It's my regular email.
Okay, but can you put it up? Can you before you leave? Can you put it up on the Discord?
Yeah.
Just so Tristan can get it.
How do you get it?
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys. Lorenzo.
Oh yeah, I just want to say one thing before Richie goes. I'm like almost done coloring my scene 12. Did you want me to finish coloring that and then send it to Richie, or will he be fine with whatever one I already have in the chat right now?
What?
Did you hear Richie? His question?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can send it, or I'm gonna use what I have.
All right. Yeah. That works. Sweet. All right.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. We'll see you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just leave that open for right now, Hannah. And I haven't really worked with Snow too much. I've just been doing. No, that's all I've been working with is Snow. So I can actually do this, but I don't want to take it on until I finish that scene that I'm working on, which I probably won't finish till next week. But then I'll come in and I'll do Snow then, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, their timing still works pretty well with my timing.
Okay.
I'm just saying I think we're missing a person on a shot.
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. I'll come in and I'll do Snow on that scene. You're doing it as shot 6, and then this animatic is shot 5. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's everything on our end. So we just need to clean up that whole timeline, animatic, and shot scenes then. And once we do that, I think we'll be all good. We all have stuff to work on. And remember, just if you can just get in the roughest rough next week. And if you have any stuff to show in between, just go ahead and show it. I actually want to go over a couple of things. I don't know. Do you guys have time? Do you want me to go over some drawings and stuff like that? Or
I've got time.
What do you think? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Also, Leo, I forgot to send her this link, but I sent the girl who was interested in joining from the animation meetup last Saturday, and she's in the Discord now.
Oh, cool. Oh, she is. Okay, great. Okay. Just tell her to come on in. Okay. Let's take a look at our animation.
All right, you guys. This is
All right,
me.
Richie.
Look where I'm at. I'm at Melt.
Well,
hey, Richie.
They just opened it. I got invited, you know, friends and family. It's not open yet.
What is it? What's Melt?
Is that a restaurant? Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
Did you hear about the gym and the hungry part?
Yeah.
Richie, I'm going to be
hungry.
at the next meetup.
Yes. Hey, Leo. So, did you tell him about the carne asada?
Yes. Richie's gonna put on a thing at his house. He's building a nice little back room out there, and it's gonna be so nice when he finishes. So for the Snow Bunnies crew, we're gonna have a barbecue all planned. You guys can bring some side dishes, and we'll bring the meat and everything.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. It'll be really fun, and it's in Phoenix, which most of you guys are in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
So, it'll work out
Leo,
good.
Leo's gonna be a safe and fun party. So you know, you don't have to bring the tequila this time.
No, not this
No,
time.
bring the tequila.
Was that who said that? Was that Tristan?
I'll bring the tequila.
Why did you think that was me?
Yeah, I was just like, who said that? That was Waz. Yeah.
All right.
I can't say alcohol, but yeah. All right.
Thank you.
We'll see.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Richie.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, Richie.
Go get some food.
Get some food.
He's hungry after his workout.
Oh yeah.
So funny. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, Hannah.
Hello.
You have a lot of tangents going on. Do you know what a tangent is?
I do.
You do. Okay. Someone wants to join the call. Hey there. All right. So let's take a look at
Talk
this
to me.
here.
I promise you won't hurt my feelings.
All right. Good.
Hi, Sophie. Welcome.
Hey there. How you doing, Sophie? Where are you at? I don't see you on there. But
You
all
are
right.
so right. I do have a lot of tangents. What is wrong with me? I didn't notice the thing you just said. So now I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, they sneak up. They sneak up. Okay. So for everyone's sake, let's take a look at. We have a ball like that and a ball like that, right? We put them both on the same plane. How do we know which one's in front and which one's in the back? There's a couple of things, drawing stuff. One,
Overlap.
the ball. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
One is smaller than the other, so we can kind of assume either that like that one's way in the distance, but still hard to tell. It could be a small ball, right? So one of the biggest things is to put the ball behind the other one. So this one is now behind that one, right? So that it goes behind like that shows that something is in front of the other. Whenever you have two things just barely touching like that, creates a tangent. And they barely touch. And what it does is it causes the eye to go into it. I was at, where was I at? I don't remember where I was at. Oh, I was at a local library and there was a really neat painting of cats, except there were so many tangents in the cat and so much weird perspective that it was like, they didn't, artist didn't mean for it to happen, but it was flattening out the painting. So you want to be very careful. Say if you have a character like this, and he's in the foreground like that, and in the background there's a door like this. Well, it looks like the door is stuck on his nose, right? So you don't want to do that. You either want to have the door. How do I get an eraser on here? There we go. Let's see. No, where is it at? Here it is. Okay. You either want to have the door in the background away from the nose, or you want to show it overlapping. Now we know he's in front of that door, okay? That's what a tangent is. So let's take a look. So we have an eye going right up to the flatness of that there. And even this eye is right up to that. Now there is a animator named Dan Haskett, and I really like his character designs. He worked on the cartoon called Tiny Toons. He did Batman the Animated Series and stuff like that. Anywho, he does this thing with the eyes that when the eyes move, they actually go over. See, it kind of looks like it just, even though that really wouldn't happen, right? But it just gives, it just looks a little less flat than this here, like that. There's something that looks a little more alive right here.
I think I heard them doing that in Disney too.
Yeah, it's a kind of little trick that they all do. So
it's fine. Yeah.
So let's take a look. How would we correct that? Well, you would want the cheek to come up here and affect the shape of the eye so that the eye crinkles up kind of like that, right? If that's what's happening. And then what we would do is maybe make the eye like that over that. And then we want to be careful with our vertical lines because this says flat like that. When we do that, that says it's a flat shape. But it's not a flat shape. It is a, oops, let's do blue. It's a round shape like that, right? So these are our curves. So those lines will be curved like that, following the form. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
The hands are good. Let's see, yeah. Try to think of things as form and think of things of overlapping. Where's the overlap? There's an overlap here. Does the hand overlap like that? Probably, right? Rather than the wrist doesn't overlap. This comes from figure drawing, by the way, and these are little things, but that looks wrong, right? That just kind of instinctively looks wrong. It looks to me like it would be like that, and this would overlap there. So think about things as they overlap. This overlaps that there, like that, right? And those kind of things. And this is where construction is really important. I would suggest to everyone to not do line work like this. That immediately flattens it out. My suggestion is to think in shapes like this. And this is why I'm saying think very rough in shapes like that. Think of things which way the curve is going. If this is a cylinder, which way is the curve going, like that, you know? What are the shapes to all of this? It's almost like a wire mesh frame like that. Okay.
If I may also add, also think in form as well.
Yeah. And that's what all of this is. This wireframe is just thinking of things in form. Okay, so if I were to draw if I were to draw Jack, I would be drawing in the construction, thinking of form like that. See that? And the ears just wouldn't go flat on there like that. They would be round like that, coming like that. Drawing loose like that. I haven't drawn Jack in a while. I've been concentrating on Snow, so I don't really remember. But you see what I'm saying about construction, right? Be very, very careful when you're drawing in lines. It tends to look flat, even though it's faster. You know, I would suggest to take figure drawing into account and think of what the muscles look like, you know.
Talking of which, Leo, I found a figure drawing. I found a figure drawing website that you can all look to called it's called lineofaction.com.
Oh yes, yes. Actually, I like that. I give that to my students to look at. And again, this is for 2D animation. This is where figure drawing and drawing from life really, really helps. I would really recommend that would be part of your habits and experiences. So so I see that you have construction on the bottom and that you're doing that. But even when you go over it and are doing a tie down, I would still think of shapes and not of lines. Think of full shapes and figures and things like that. Yeah. Did someone raise their hand?
Yeah, Leah, I think I need to head out right now. My phone's getting low and we're getting closer to getting our food.
You're hungry too?
Thank you.
Yes, I am, Hannah. Thank you.
Everybody's getting food.
I am hungry.
Go get food.
Did you go only if you worked out? Did you work out? You went to the gym?
I'm working out in a couple hours.
All right. All right.
I have a game. That's close enough, right? To working out.
All right. Have fun.
Thank you. Bye, Leo. I uploaded the notes of what I have so far and some pictures
Okay,
too.
thanks. Yeah, I'm just going over all this stuff. It's let's see.
Thank you.
See ya. Thanks. And then Hannah, this is fine here. You're just exploring the timing and everything like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, it feels good. The timing and everything like that. It helps to have a developed animatic, right? Doesn't it? Yeah, it really does help. I would definitely, let's see if I can, let's bring this up here. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to Procreate. Why do this the hard way?
Oh, Leo, I may have a side comment on
yes
on Tristan's note taking.
Yes.
I found a term for that.
Oh, really?
It's from the behind the scenes of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. A stenographer.
Yeah, I thought that was like for courtroom.
It was
yeah.
I think a stenographer can also be used for taking notes in film productions like Snow White.
Interesting.
Which is what I've learned. What I've learned from when I was watching behind the scenes.
Yes. Yeah. That's good. We'll put that in there in the credits. Really, that's a good thing. Let's take a look at some just basic animal anatomy. Okay, we're gonna see. We have the head and kind of this shape. This is the basic. If you look at, I believe his name is, and this should be free, something like this. Jack Ham Drawing Animals. Okay. It's an old book from the 1940s. You can get it at all the books, everything that I give my students or give you guys, they're all free stuff. It's funny. Everybody thinks, oh, all that old stuff from the 1940s and 30s. They're great, though. So it's all free. Jack Ham Drawing Animals. I believe that's it. But he breaks it down to this shape right here. It has a rib cage like this and then a pelvis like that. Depending on what animal it is, you know, a dog has a really big lung capacity. So you kind of get this tapered athletic feeling like that, right? It's very, very wide from here to here. So Jack, being a runner, is going to have a huge developed rib cage like that. And then the scapula comes down like this, and it kind of makes a point where it pushes out like that, goes here to the elbow like that. Now, learning this anatomy here and learning the movement here is going to help, because they can only go so far. Their anatomy is limited. If it's like this, it can't really go, like a dog can't really go like that, right? Unless it's a Don Bluth cartoon, and then, you know, all dogs go to heaven, and then they could do all of that. But for the most part, they're kind of limited. They kind of lose their, like when Don Bluth starts doing that, it starts losing their dogginess. So the same thing with the rabbit, at least at this point here. He can go all the way up to here like that. See, it's going to move in an arc. All this is going to move in an arc. The back legs, that's the things that people get really tied up on. Here's the pelvis. This is the knee right here. This right here is the heel. Can you believe that? That's the heel. And this is actually the foot. Like that. So if it was a person, that would be the kneecap, the patella. That would be, you know, the calf muscle there. And this would be the foot. So this is the way it would look if it was a person and we moved like that. It would look like that.
we walk on our toes.
Yeah. All the animals walk on their toes. Even elephants do. They just have a cushion like that. But they all kind of walk on their toes like that. Bears are the only ones that are like us, and primates that walk on their feet, flat on their feet like that. Bears do, and we do.
Yeah. Digitigrades and plantigrades.
Yes.
I mean, for runners, if you're a runner, you do go faster when you go on your toes.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. The sprinters. But on an animal, these muscles are big, and you could think of them like a triangle like this, a triangle like that, and a triangle like that. And that kind of helps in those back ones like that. So remember that about Jack. Now, Snow is a little different because she's so covered with softness and fur. So those things aren't going to be as apparent. Remember, she's not as athletic as Jack is. So these little things, I would kind of study it. If you're doing Jack, I would definitely study anatomy, a little animal anatomy. You'll be surprised how much it was help, and do some practice and sketching and doodling of it like that. Okay. Any questions on that? No?
It'd be cool if we could get like a pencil test animatic of just those first 19, 20 shots, you know, by
What do you mean?
by like next week or the 2 weeks, you know, like take all of the roughs that we do within the next week and make a.
Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. So that's why. So next week, whatever we have, we're going to start putting it together and dropping it into the animatic like that. Yeah. I mean, that's what our goal is to do there.
Magic of animation.
Yes, I love the anticipation on that bear.
Love that.
The mouse. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good. It's so smooth and good. Did you just do straight ahead on that, Ed?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I love straight ahead. You know, it's so great because we live in a day and age now where we can kind of break the rules and do what we want. I love straight ahead animation. Now, it's a mess when I do it, and James gets really upset when I do it. Not upset, but he's like, "You did straight ahead, didn't you?" But I like it.
I honestly think the way I think the way straight ahead works is when we do like very fast very fast actions.
Right. Yeah, this is great. I think we're just ready to put the snow on there, and yeah, I think it looks good. Yeah, someone else had their hand up?
Yeah, I was just wondering what animation software we use.
So, as a general rule, you kind of use whatever you have. We certainly don't you know, tell people they can't use what they don't have, and you got to get this. I use Procreate Dreams right now. Ed is using Digicel. Those are both two softwares for the iPad.
Calipeg.
Calipeg. I'm sorry, Calipeg.
Yeah.
Digicel's another.
I'm using Dreams.
There's like
looking at Calipeg too.
You're using Calipeg also?
Oh no, I was thinking I was gonna look into Calipeg after this.
Okay. I mean, it's so cheap. It's
Yeah, I'm
like
using
$50.
Dreams.
Yeah.
I started animating
Yeah,
for this project
I
on
like that.
Photoshop, so
Oh, I used to use Photoshop for animating all the time.
Yeah, a lot of people still do. It looks great too, but I
Yeah.
can't imagine how clunky that would be. So it's
Yeah, that was
whatever.
before I got an iPad.
Sophie, what do you have? A PC, an iPad? Like, what would you use to animate?
I have a PC with Adobe Animate on it.
Okay, that'll work. I think you'll be the first person in the group that has Adobe Animate. But I've heard
Yay.
I heard so many good things about it. So especially at the pencil tests, when you're doing the pencil, whatever you're comfortable with in the pencil
Okay,
test.
awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't. However, later on in the inking and cleanup, that's where we're going to have to really try to match, and that's where we might all need to be on the same page. But for right now, the pencil test, it could be whatever you're comfortable with.
I have
Is there
Adobe
anything
Animate free with my college, so.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I hear good things about Adobe Animate. Is there anything else that I need to go over? Any other character designs or anything like that? No? I think, yeah, we're all done with character design, so it's just animation stuff. Okay, so I think we're all good. Yeah?
Sorry, Leo. I was just gonna say, do you want me to start working on the plush design?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, because
Yes.
my manufacturer reopens since Lunar New Year's is over next week.
So we were
They're
talking
on
about
holiday.
doing two of them together, like holding a snowball or something like that.
Yeah, I think that would work. They could be attached with like Velcro if you wanted to take them apart, but they could also just be sewn together too.
Well, you would steer us in the right direction. What would be the cheapest? What would be the best bang for the buck, and everything like that.
Yeah. For sure.
And then I could design. You're just gonna have to lead me in this and show me like the drawing and how I'd mean to do it, and then you and I can work on it together and figure it out. But it'd be really fun to have something. That'd be so fun.
I'll post some of my stuff in one of the channels.
Yeah, there's a merch channel.
Merch. Yeah.
So, all right, guys, what do you think? Everything feeling good?
All good.
We're
All
making
right.
progress.
All good, yeah.
Perfect. Progress is pretty awesome. So next week, everyone should have at least some rough animation done. And from there, we'll assign someone to start putting it into, maybe Richie. We'll get Richie to do it since he's compositing. And he can start putting it all together in there. So, yeah, cool. I'm going to talk to another guy, John, who was at the meetup. Did you get to meet him? Did anybody get to meet him at the meetup? Talk to him, John? No? He's an animation. Yeah, big animation guy. I'm going to talk to him, see if he can join us. That'd be so awesome. Get another animator in on here. So cool. All right, guys. Well, have a great weekend. And you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. This is going to be so fun. Don't forget all the animation expos coming up. I know it's a long time from now, but start planning for it. It'd be fun to have another big group going. We could all wear the shirts and everything like that. So
and one last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing. On going on the backgrounds. My tip is that is in terms of three levels: background, midground, and foreground. Background elements are often the least detailed, but the foreground is the most detailed.
Yeah.
But the middle ground is like a combination of it's like it's just like it says in the mid ground.
Yeah.
Between background and foreground in terms of detail.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I would suggest looking at the background image of Bambi and see what you could take from that.
Cool. Good. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, and then you're gonna put up maybe some inspiration, Ed, on there.
Or I already did.
Oh, you already did. Oh, awesome. Cool. All right, Ed's on it.
We try to start sketching out some backgrounds for our shots too.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at what we have there, and yeah, and start.
Sure, it can't hurt.
If that layout works, you can just use that. You know, if it works for you. Remember, if the characters are close up, you won't. We'll just be reusing those backgrounds, so they're not going to be too detailed. Look at the actual backgrounds.
Or maybe even like do like do some sort of abstract art?
Yeah, yes. And don't forget too, there is a color, I don't know where it's at, but there is a color, what do you call it? Color chart. And as it starts off with the very grays, blues, and as they start fighting, it gets like red to the fire. So the backgrounds are going to represent that because the sun is also coming up too and turning everything red. Plus the red of the Christmas tree being on fire, it makes everything red too. So there's an actual color chart. It
somewhere
there, yes, somewhere in there. I don't know. All right, guys.
Should be linked in the background tab.
Okay. All right, in the background. All right, guys, I gotta go. I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Thank you so much, guys. It's awesome.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.
Have a good one.
bye.